stamped on the tongue and the side. They don't come much bigger than that one. Now see the little red and black box up there with a nice slide on it? It came from Darwin. It was used for World War II and Cyclone Tracy. I just press the button here. I won't press it too hard. Let them know we're here. You see the sign up there, Big Tree? Does anybody know what Big Tree was? Petrol motor spirits. It was only $1 a gallon then. No one believed me, so I found a few more things. I've got a Big Tree motor spirits 10. I've got a Big Tree box end. Of course the petrol came the tins in the boxes. Yes. Lots of different ones in the roadside relic section. And Big Tree motor oil. No one can argue with me now. And here's another little company, used to be down south. Kangaroo petrol. There you go, there's a kangaroo sticker. Now, World War I.
Import restriction.
Soldier crawled along in his belly, and that's how he cut through the barbed wire. There's your wire cutter there. 1917. Another one from the war. Soldiers are all down the trenches, barbed wires flying everywhere, so they got a few coils ready. So you can put your head in there, look out the little slit, that was your peephole. No one knew which one had a head in it. Now, put up. One down here, me and Paul never want to use again. There we go. We'll fold him up.
I used to have one of those.
And we'll put him away. Now, Challenger wire strainers. 1888. Wire goes around through there, twist him round and round, strains the wire up, ties its own knot. There's your wire cutter there. And I don't think you can buy a wire strainer today that ties its own knot, so we're going backwards. Now, got a little box here. I've got the Card Talk record player in here, but I've got a few other things now. Here's the Card Talk record player, all in the plastic bag. This is called Card Talk. They used to make these for the missionaries. Put him down like that. This is the proper little 78 for the record player. It's all talk, all Bible stories. Pick that one up. Record goes on there. There's your needle, little 78 needle. Got to change him fairly often. So that becomes your speaker, and you have a pencil or a skewer, and away you go. Whoop, wait on, just put him back on.
This simple record player is not a toy. It is designed for a special purpose. Gospel Recordings Incorporated is a missionary society whose job is to cater for people who cannot read. Do you know that 2/3 of the world's people are illiterate, and that there are about 6,000 languages and dialects in the world? To date, gospel records or tapes have been made in about 4,000 of these. They have been sent back to the areas where the language is spoken, and on a simple card talk like this.
There we go. Not many people have seen those. The gospel recordings are still going in Sydney today, but they don't have cardboard record players anymore.
Who invented that?
Now, a couple more things in the box. I don't ask questions, otherwise I'll be having a yarn to you and everyone else will be forgotten. I used to do this 3 times a day, that's why I stopped. Because people ask me questions bugging me up. Headlight mask blackout plate, World War II. That's what you put your headlights when the bombers came. Now, another one here. Just got to wind him up. Press the button. There you go. You can have your shave. No batteries needed, beauty. But if you had the old razor blade and you got a bit blunt, just open him up, put the razor blade in there, close him up, and that's how they used to sharpen. Oh, get untangled in a minute. Now, this is an original wave hill spur found in Catherine. Wave hill spur quite famous. There's a pair in the cabinet there iron made. All made out of one bit of steel, no welding. Just split him up the centre. Now I found this one down at Jamestown, South Australia. You put your cigarettes in there. First one came out that way, second one out that way. There's your ashtray. There's your lighter. Oh, so that's the clamp. where you clamp in the back seat of your car so ladies can have their puff. Now, I just put this little record player away, and I've got one here from the 1850s. It's a big food chopper. You put the food in there, the chop up. There you go. Lovely old machine, the job's done. Now, just put this little box away and we're going to make a cake. I've got my Hydro Mixmaster. Hydro Mixmaster painting pending. Bowl and mix under there. Turn the tap on. Now we'll make another cake. Now this next one, somebody made it up, but I think it would have done the job. Now we're going to make one more cake. Late 40s, early 50s, that one Bakelite. Now I've got the Bushman's Carbide light. Some stations still use these. The last drover I was working for in '89 was still using them. Shearers used to use them in their quarters. I just put a bit of water in here. I've been doing it for 17 years, I haven't blown anyone up, I keep on going. Yeah, that's why I stopped doing the shows, because you've got to put up with too many things. Up there there's some motorbikes hanging, blue and the green one good for fishing, push bike ones, and the motorbike ones, the tail lights. Now this one's got a double burner, this one's got a single burner. Carbide goes in there, that goes over the top, so the water goes slowly into the carbide, making the gas. That's acetylene gas. It's got a bit of pressure up now, I can smell it, keeps me going. Now, carbide used to come from Tasmania, but now they import it. Like a lot of things they got in this country, they go and buy it overseas, and there's a bit of carbide there. When the water goes on that, it makes acetylene gas. That's the best light in the bush, easy to carry, no mantles to break. Lots of people want a carbide light. Now they have a noisy generator out in the stock camp, and they call that progress. That's a brilliant light and really peaceful. No water, no light. Now, I've got a couple of hot air fans up here. You can come back and read about them just there. Just got to get past the Niagara Falls, a Connor Light, 1950s. This one's a Tyco made in England, could be 100 years old. Normally they'd use a kerosene burner. I'm going to use a gas burner because it's much quicker and I'll cool you down. It's a little 2-piston motor and the hot air replaces the cold air. There we go, got a pretty good breeze there. That's pretty old technology. A couple more things down here. The haystack's all packed down tight. You can't get an armful of hay. Drive that into the haystack, release those ones. That's your hay puller. Loosen all the haystack up. Another one here. Instead of ring back in the trees of an axe, lock that one on, spin him round. It was quicker than the axe, so we'll keep him down here so no one can use him. Another one over here from America. Little vacuum cleaner. You put that on the spare wheel. After you vacuum the car, you just have to pump up the spare wheel again. One here for the policeman. You put that round the prisoner. Hands go in there. There's an adjustment there for little the prisoner. No one can get away. One here. Oh yeah, I've got another siren. And just find a shilling. Got my little poker machine. Where's the shilling? Got it. Shilling goes in there. One arm bandit. If you get a full hand, you get a shot or a nip of whiskey. But if you didn't want to play the pokies, you get your tin of peat, 3 biscuits and a cup of tea, and have a bet on the horses. You get your odds and all there. There you go, that's about it. Thank you very much.
Well done. Very good.